All right, shall we turn to the question from the mic number 3 up there, please? Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, Mr. Lee. My name is Jerome Chow. I'm from business. I'm doing a finance degree. I like to ask more bread and butter issues, literally. What is Singapore's food security plan? And we don't grow our own food, quite apparently. And in maybe the next 20, 30 years' time, what if global demand for food outstrips supply? Then what would be of our food security plan? Thank you.
It doesn't matter whether you grow your own food or you buy your food. The question is the price. If there's a food shortage worldwide, the price of food will go up. And the food producers will want to export in order to get foreign exchange. So the answer for a country like Singapore is to make sure that our incomes rise, our total GDP rise faster than the food prices. You want to go back to agriculture, the population will have to be cut down by from 100% to 30%. To get rid of the people to grow crops, to pull down the high rises, dig up the foundations, get black earth, and even then it won't be self-sufficient. You look at the trends of human societies. Urbanization is a fact of life. The agricultural sector requires less and less people to produce more and more food by mechanization, fertilization, and crop rotation. So the crucial thing is, have you got the money to pay for it? If you have, you live. If you don't have, you die. Think over that answer. There's no other way out.
All right, thank you, Mr. Lee.
Thank you. Question from this side of the hall, please. Yes, go ahead. Yes, number 4.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Lee. My name is Kai Ming, and I'm a Malaysian. Currently doing civil engineering year 4 students. Okay. We all know that the Malaysia Railway Company, KTM, has returned the Tanjong Pagar Railway Station back to Singapore under POA. As far as I know, that this agreement has been deadlocked for 20 years. Until the current Malaysia PM, Najib, reinitiate again. So, do you see as a new milestone in terms of a diplomatic relation with Malaysia?
I hope it is so. It shows that Malaysians are observing the agreements they have signed without trying to retaliate in other directions, such as water, which will lead to war.
Do Singapore government have any measures in building the third bridge to Malaysia?
I think the more connectivity there is between the two countries, the more both will prosper. And if there is more communication between Singapore and Johor, definitely Johor will prosper from Singapore's connectivity.
Thank you, Mr.
Where
Lee.
the bridge should be and what the cost will be has to be worked out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, shall we have the final question for this session? And it will come from mic number 3 on the right here. Yes, please.
Good evening, Mr. Lee. Chun Wee, I'm currently studying first year civil engineering, and I'm a Singaporean. So, in a few days' time, it's going to be the 10th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. So, what has the terrorism scene changed for the past 10 years, and what is the outlook in the next few years, given the arrest and the death of figureheads like Osama bin Laden and Saddam Hussein? Thank you, sir.
I don't think Saddam Hussein has got anything to do with 9/11. But the fact that it has not been repeated means that the U.S., that is the principal target of all these terrorists, because it represents a successful American capitalism, has found a way to thwart them and to hunt them down or to thwart their plans before they're carried out. And now that they have eliminated Osama bin Laden and his number two, whoever is in charge now, Zawahiri, will have to think very carefully about how he uses his handphone in case they trace him and pinpoint him and a drone flies over and gets him. So they are meeting no longer an unprepared America, but one which is constantly on the lookout for possible attacks and preempting before the attacks take place. So in other words, you can imagine the CIA having a lot of agents, both Americans and non-Americans, penetrating these organizations for a price and telling them of the plans that are being hatched and thwarting the plans before they are hatched. I would believe that was what has been happening, because there's been no repeat of 9/11. If the Americans had been passive and did nothing, there would have been a further attack.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Well, students, guests, colleagues, I'm sure you agree that this has been a very engaging last 15 minutes. Let's now please show our appreciation to Mr. Lee Kuan Yew for answering all our questions.